Converting fractions to percents is pretty easy as long as you keep in mind what the word percent means. Percent means out of 100. And we can use that percent symbol as a handy way for us to remember that that means 100 out of 100. Because if you look at it, you can kind of see there's a 1 and 2 zeros there. But every time we have a fraction with percents, we're always going to have a denominator of 100. And percents just help us to make things a little bit more clearer. Like instead of saying 8 out of every 100 professional basketball players are female, we can say 8% of professional basketball players are female. And we're communicating the same thing, just in more concise language. So what happens is, let's say we're going to take 9 over 20 and we're going to write it as a percent. We're going to try to find an equivalent fraction that has 100 as its denominator. So if I look here, I have set this up where I have an equivalent fraction, 100 is my denominator, so I have to ask myself, 20 times what number would give me 100? Well, that would be 20 times 5. So then I'm going to do the same thing here. 9 times 5 would give me 45. Remember with fractions, whatever you do to the denominator, you have to do to the numerator. So since 9 over 20 is equal to 45 over 100, that means it's equal to 45%. Let's look at a few more problems here. I'm going to start off by creating an equivalent fraction that has 100 as the denominator. Then I'm going to ask myself, what times 25 is 100? Well, that would be 4. So that means I also need to multiply 17 times 4. Well, 17 times 4 is 68, so that means that 17 25ths is the same as 68%. Let's look at 68 over 50. In this case, 50 to 100, we would have to multiply by 2. So that means I'm going to do the same thing with my numerator. I'm going to multiply it times 2. So 68 times 2 would give me, it would be 136. So this would be 136%. It's okay to have more than 100%. I want you to pause the video right here and give the other 4 problems a try. Let's see how you do. All right, so check your work. Did you get them right? If not, fix your notes.